Hello, everyone. I'm going to do an intro to the podcast. Should be live on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. As I eat my pancakes, hope you're all enjoying your Labor Day weekend. Today, we have on the podcast the one and only Jack McGowan, Northport running legend. And we'll get you to that soon. This is the start of the audio podcast. I'm going to be live on Twitch and YouTube. So thanks, guys. What's up? We are back with another illustrious guest, and that guest is Jack Mac, aka Jack McGowan. Jack, thank you for doing this, buddy.
Yeah, again, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we're live on Instagram, live on Twitch. Hopefully my laptop doesn't die, but if it does, just pop on Instagram. Try to get that. Yeah, now we're charging. All right, cool. So how are the legs feeling? How's training?
Actually, I'm injured right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got a knee injury, so I have to take a little break.
Okay. All right. So not the best, but how's rehab?
It's been good. The doctors are really cool guys, and they're really trying to get me back out there. I can't do Cal Harbor, but trying to get healthy again.
Who do you bet on if you're healthy, you or Tim at Cal Harbor?
Tim's healthy. Tim will definitely be there.
Yeah, but if both of you, all things being equal, both McGowan brothers healthy, who takes the crown?
Probably Tim.
Yeah, you're more of a mid-distance guy?
Nah, long distance, but Tim's definitely been running more since my injury, so he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, fair enough. So I got to start off with two races we had in common. One of them was our freshman year at Brown. I think we beat you guys 1-2. Do you have any recollection of that race at Godin Park in Rhode Island?
That was a good weekend because that was my first travel trip. But
yeah, me too.
I was in the JV race, I remember.
Oh, okay. So I guess who was that freshman team?
That was Tim. Tim was in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was the fifth guy, and I kind of secured it first, but it was close. It was within 10 points. So beat Northport.
Yeah, that was a crazy weekend. I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I was 16. We were like 16 back then.
Even younger, like 14 freshman year.
Really?
Yeah. Well, where year did you graduate?
Oh, wait, I'm thinking about 2011, 2010.
2010, yes.
Yeah, I wasn't there that year. I didn't run freshman year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's a whole story about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what made you decide to come out for the Northport team?
It was a friend of mine that talked me into it, James Dickinson. Remember him?
I don't. I know. So I'll go through my Northport knowledge. So I know of Leopold. I was teammates with Timmy Oden at Cortland for a season.
Yeah,
and
Tim Oden.
I've met Chris. And so what was it like coming up under those guys, the Odens?
They were a lot of fun. They were just also like the most, if this makes sense, the most personality I've ever seen,
Oh my God, especially Chris, I feel like.
It's like he's not 5%, he's not 8%, he's always 10% personality.
100% personality. Like, yeah. And Tim's cool too. I think Tim was a good captain. He didn't really love cross country, but he was our fastest miler. Him and Chris Landy of Calhoun.
Yeah, I remember ever since high school, he was like not a cross country kid, but love track.
Love track. Yeah, you can tell. I think neither of them were. I think they both could have been, top 3 or 4 guys on Geneseo and Cortland respectively. But yeah, cross country sucks, so I don't really necessarily blame them.
I mean, I think I'm gonna sound like a dick for saying this, but I miss it. I miss cross country.
No, I just ran my alumni race. I was DFL, but people dropped out, so I'll take that as a huge win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you this was a year ago because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called? Junior Nationals, was it, for a bunch of pro teams?
No, I'm not that fast anymore.
Oh.
Okay. But did you run there?
Everybody, I got an invitation, but it was too late to sign up because this was before I joined Coach Troutman.
Right. So how's talk about your decision. We'll jump. Well, we'll get to Empire Elite.
Yeah.
We'll stick to college. Your decision. So you're a senior at Northport. What was the decision making process, and how did you end up at Penn State? Hashtag we are.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty tough after high school because I got put into a bad boat. I had to go to another school for a year.
Mhm.
And that process did help me realize I really wanted to go D1, experience that kind of atmosphere. So when I went to Penn State, all I really wanted to do was like be in that area and like have the experience, you know?
Right. Yeah. No. The Nittany Lions in Death Valley. College football just started. Did you ever get out to any games?
Not recently. I don't think I'm going to because
What
I
about
know
as a student athlete?
Oh yeah, I've been to plenty of games with teammates and friends.
What's that like? Is it just nuts all day?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like there's one side happy families and there's one side college parties, tailgates.
Drunk children. Yeah.
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 It's
Yeah.
the trouble
No,
with the children we're hiding.
yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. That's funny. Um, yeah. So just talk about. Um, so we'll go to the next race we shared. Another one where we beat you guys was the 4x8 my senior indoor 2014 at Barton Hall. I was the third leg. Were you on that relay? I know your brother was.
Where was that?
Cornell States, indoor state.
Oh yeah, I think that's on me.
Is it?
Yeah, because my shoe ripped. I
We would
remember
have beat you guys. So I don't. No, I'm
I
just
got
kidding.
stepped on in the 2 mile when Tim won and I was sixth or fifth.
Uh-huh.
And some guy stepped on my shoe, but it was okay. And it wasn't until I got the baton when my shoe ripped and my shoe was barely on. So I basically was like running around with like a
You
half
got
shoe.
stepped on in both races, or you just in the 4x8?
No, both. Someone stepped on me in the 2 mile. And I guess when I got stepped on the 4x8, that's what broke the shoe in half.
So you got to have the extra pair of spikes.
What?
You should have had the extra pair of spikes ready to go.
I didn't think it was gonna rip.
Yeah, no, that's funny. So, so I'll talk about.
Congrats on beating us.
Yeah, we only lost to Chaminade, so fuck the
Ah.
Flyers, right?
But still,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. We were second in the state, but so I'll talk about my race, and then you can talk about your race, and then we'll move on to college and Empire Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was third leg. It's the worst. The thing that plagued me the most about this race is my coach switched the order. So our slowest leg was first, and he had me slated to lead off. So I guess you have to do it like a month in advance. So Ty Italiano who ran for Columbia, good guy. He ran a 2:04, but it looks like I ran a 2:04 when I ran a 2:01. So I got shafted. But anyway, I get the baton and like so Ty was first. He gets us, back mid backpack, mid back back in the back, just chilling. The race is still pretty wide open. Then our second leg, I want to say it was Ryan DePinto, who was a 1500-meter champ at G Dub.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's really good. Just a lot of injuries, but he hasn't missed breaking 5 since like his freshman year of high school. Anyway, I digress. He gets us up to like 5th in the pack or 4th, I want to say. I hold us. I still wish I could have. I think I would have given us a much better chance if I had say something for 150, but I made my move at 250. So and then I get it to Simon in about 4th or 5th, like 10 seconds off the lead, and he makes up like 8 seconds, and we lose to Sean Kelly and Chaminade. So,
Wow.
Yeah. How was your race? And go through each leg if you can.
I gotta just say, like, that weekend was just nuts because those were like the first 2 weeks that like Tim and I were becoming known for what we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so after the 2 mile, there was like so much emotion and we were trying not to peak. So when we got the baton, I was still super tired. I think our friend Devin led off. Tim was the second leg. I think he handed to me in like 4th. So I'm like in 4th. What?
You were the third leg as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I remember saying like, "What leg are you?" And you were like third, and we like smiled at each other. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I like moved up, and then the second the fourth guy tried to pass me, that's when he stepped on my shoe.
That may have been me. It may have been me. Do you remember what color jersey?
I fist bumped you right now.
It's all good. Yeah, punch to the face. I deserve it. Do you
No,
remember?
it's a fist bump. I'm not
It's
gonna
the
punch
fist
you.
bump.
I
Yeah.
like respect.
Respect. I mean, I didn't. You know, it's not intentional. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay. So, do you remember what color jersey the guy who stepped on you was wearing?
No, because he came up to me from behind. So like, and I was just like looking forward. So he came up to me like this. And so like, and by the time he stepped on me, I was like, what the fuck? And my shoe was barely on.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough. I owe you a beer or something because that's brutal. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just remember after the race, Leopold just looked at me and he's just like, you still scored in the 2 mile.
What place you guys ended up coming in? Ended up Brannigan anchor.
I don't remember because it was just like one of those races where someone screwed up this guy.
Right.
And
All right.
so they kind of hurt us. So we were all just like, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's get back to the port. So talk about maybe your first cross country season at Penn State.
I remember I redshirted because after me and Tim's first college, we were kind of in pretty bad shape going into a D1 atmosphere.
Mhm.
But Coach Gondek was really on our side. He just said, we're not expecting you to score or become top 3 on the team. This is just getting back into it year.
Right.
I redshirted and I was training with the mid D guys and they were just the best guys. They helped me out a lot.
Who were some of those guys? Was Isaiah Harris on the team yet?
Yeah, that's when he was a little Isaiah Harris.
Yeah, he's brawling. Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon Kidder, if that name.
Okay. Yeah, definitely familiar with Kidder. He's the beast, right? The Brooks Beast.
Yeah, every practice, he always just like gave me advice and helped me out before I got back into everything.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think Harris and Kidder influenced your career as well as your brothers? What kind of impact did they have on you as athletes?
I'd say the biggest inspiration was they weren't just like, well, Kidder was an upperclassman. Isaiah was technically, he was my year because I was a transfer and he was a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say they were also just friends, you know. They were guys I could trust. They were guys I could hang out with. It's not like they were like people I didn't know or people I didn't think I could talk to. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, definitely. If you can, talk about your best race in cross and maybe your best race on the track. We'll put you on the spot a little bit.
Which one, like in college, high school?
Penn State, yeah. Or you know what? Start at Northport, one race at Northport, one race at Penn State. How about that?
All right. If I'd had to choose my best race ever in Northport, I'd have to choose like a single because the one where we got 3 guys under 9 minutes was a team thing.
Mm-hmm. That was the natty record.
Yeah.
The 4 by mile. That was extremely impressive. Freaking Leopold should have dipped under 420. What a shame. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Well, I was also talking about the 3 guys under 9 minutes, the 2 mile before that.
Okay, so same meet, 4 by mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say my single best race was definitely when I ran the 3rd heat at indoor nationals. This was like my senior year. No one had me seated anywhere. No one had any hopes for me except for my parents and friends. And I wound up winning the race, running from 9:21 to 9:09.
Wow.
And that's what really like got my name out there. And that's what got everything started for our team.
So 9:21 to 9:09. So that was a 11-second PR. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that was the 2 mile where I'm talking about at indoor nationals, the Armory.
Yes. And that was your senior year?
Yeah.
And what did you won?
Yeah. That was like the first time I broke sub 60 for a last quarter.
Yeah. Wait, you never ran an open 400 sub 60?
Dude, I'm a 2 miler. I stay away. I beg Strom not to put me in an 800.
All right. I got a proposition. Feel free to tell me to screw off. But I'm washed up. I can't break 6 right now. but I'll go 1-on-1 with you in a single lap when you're healthy.
Can the winner buy a beer or something?
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I'm down.
We'll do it on your turf.
Well, not right now because I'm
No. Whenever
basically
you're,
cripple.
yeah, we'll do it 2022
Yeah, I'm down.
when it's warm. Yeah, we'll
You do
get
a
it going. I'll
TikTok.
do a YouTube video. We'll do a whole thing.
YouTube, TikTok, get that. And
Yeah.
the first, what song you thinking? Like what song for the background?
I like Remember the Name.
Is that?
That's like 10% love. No.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I heard that in like a Channing Tatum movie trailer.
Oh my God, probably yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of Channing Tatum movies. I'm thinking about Magic Mike, but we don't have to. Yeah, totally off.
Guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah, guilty pleasure for sure. But yeah, and then so that's Northport, and now Penn State best race, and then why don't I do my high school best race real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's a third race we shared that I forgot. So it was Red Raider senior year. You guys dragged me to 10:01 in the 2 mile. My buddy and I were last in the heat. You ran 10 flat, I ran 10:01.
Red Raider?
Yeah, my best 2 mile ever. It might have been your Brannigan or your brother, but I remember being he won on the Saturday. You guys won the heat and dragged us to my best 2 mile.
I remember my senior year, Red Raider, I ran the 2 mile. I think that might have been junior year because I was the only one in that race.
Yeah, it might have been just you because it was definitely my senior year in 2014.
Oh yeah, I remember Luke Gavigan was supposed to be in our race.
He was a miler.
No,
yeah.
he Gavigan. What?
He scratched, you're saying?
Yeah, Gavigan told me the whole story. And this was after he won Milrose and he was killing it that year.
Right. Go ahead with the Gavigan story if you don't mind.
Yeah, so he transferred to Penn State for a while and we instantly became friends. And Gavigan was just saying he missed his bus.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah. And he just told his coach, you know what? Can we just take this as an off weekend? He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we almost raced with another New Yorker.
After you won Milrose, you can take as many weekends off as you want because that's forever. That's, prestigious. So I'll go with my best high school race. I didn't think of it. It's not states, it's not nationals. It's coming forth from Milrose games and jumping on Jordy Burden of Warwick Valley, who was a Dookie, much more talented than me, much faster PRs, but I jumped on him for about, 300 meters in the 4x8 third leg and split a 158 low. And we came in fourth. That was probably the best race of my entire life.
Dang, what happened after? Like, what was like the impact?
The impact was I realized like I could run in college. I realized so quickly on my high school career, I got moved up spring of 7th grade and then never really panned out until I grew into my body. I'm like 6'4", but I was like 6 foot, 6'2" my senior year. So I was adjusting to my body and kind of figure things out, mentally. And then it finally clicked that race and I have a lot of, 200-meter speed and just used it at the right time and kind of hung on and just got out aggressive. And probably had like a 57 in there, 57.61 maybe. Out in 57, back in 61, or 56 high. I'm like a 53-second guy at best, but that's what you want to go out in like 2 to 3 seconds slower. So yeah, that was an awesome race. And then my best college race was indoor at so I'm like 800 to 5K. I won't really want to go above 5K unless I jog a half marathon. This is the last race. I consider it the last race of my career, even though I had like a crappy cross country season on the back end, but it was indoor and I didn't run outdoor. It was 16:49 at Ocean Breeze for the 5K.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've only been there once for college, but
yeah, you got to get out there. You got to get out there. It's much faster than the Armory.
Oh no, when we talk about Empire, I got a lot to talk about with that place.
Yeah, go jump right in.
Right now?
Yeah. Go ahead for Empire.
Yeah, when it got too cold outside, Troutman and the guys made a deal with that group to have us in there for an hour. So every day. Now for like Tuesdays and Fridays, I would drive up from Northport to Ocean Breeze to do a workout there.
All right, I got to stop you for a second. I have the same bracelet, but all Kenya. Can you show that? So it's America, Kenya.
Yeah.
That's
So
fire. We can bet our bracelets. No, we'll bet it. We'll bet a dinner or something because
yeah.
that's personal. But yeah, no, that's fire. How did you decide to get that? And talk about the meaning behind that, I guess, real quick, and then we'll get back into Empire.
It's just a thing Tim wore, and he had a bunch of them, and I just picked it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna wear this. So I started wearing it every day.
Nice. Yeah, I have mine. My mom's, my Kenya, and the meaning behind it for me is one day I want to train there. Once I get back to fighting weight, I was 180, I'm 220 now. Just having fun since college. But yeah, I want to go there and train and really try to make a run at 2028.
Do you know Alex from Hofstra?
Messiah, yeah, of course. I don't know him personally, but I want to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, he's Kenyan, right?
He is, yes, he's East African,
Yeah.
or he's probably Kenyan.
Yeah, this is also to like show support for him because when I met him, he was just the nicest kid I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, if you give me like an intro, I'd love to have him on the podcast one day.
Oh yeah, he just well, it might be hard because he just turned pro with Hoka, but I'm sure like he'll make time for you, definitely.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill as you can see. I just want to talk about people's career and grow the sport, really.
Yeah, so this is also just like show support for him, show everything.
Yeah, and then the next thing for me is I want to volunteer coaching. So
That's
I'm trying
great.
to get out to a local school and I applied for a bunch of jobs, so hopefully it works out. Is that something you ever thought about coaching down the line?
Um, yeah, I've given some thought to it, but I don't know if I'd be good at it. You
Yeah, you
know?
never know. I mean, it's not something like I want to. So I graduated with a master's in social work, but I want to go back to school for education and try to do the coach athlete teacher thing one day, or
Yeah.
professor. But yeah, if you ever need a coach, no, I'm just kidding. You have a great coach, I'm sure. So talk about some of your goals for the next cycle and what event do you think you want to specialize in for the next Olympic cycle?
Well, right now my goal is to really continue to have fun with the sport and hopefully be able to balance it with work because I got to put career first with running. You know what I mean?
Right, you got to pay the bills somehow, especially
Yeah.
on a runner's salary.
Yeah. But I'm really hoping to do better in the 10K and the 5K and get a mile PR. I haven't PR'd since can't even remember.
Penn State probably or no?
Oh yeah, Penn State. I was always focused on the 5K and 10K.
Mm-hmm. And what's your mile PR right now?
It's around 410.
410. I got to get under 430, and then we can talk about going for some runs. But before then, I can't really help you.
You should come for you should come to Christmas Eve because Tim and I and Kevin Shearhart's that name ring a bell?
I'm a Sheeran, so it does, but I don't know who that is now.
No, we started this thing where back in like right after we graduated college, we were going to do a workout at Northport High School. And then so many other Northport alumni kept calling us and they're like, we're down.
Yeah, is that like a Christmas Eve workout?
Yeah. So on Christmas Eve, we all meet up at the track and we're all whatever workout we have, whatever it is, we always just make sure we work it out to do it together.
That's so far, and I really appreciate the invite as a Syosset kid. Has there ever been a non-Northport graduate to attend?
Yeah, Ryan Uvadia. You remember him?
Okay, yes, Shoreham, Winnie
Yeah,
River.
he showed up.
Yeah, no, I'm so down, and now I actually have to train to get my butt in shape for that.
Oh, dude, there's been so many people. There's been so many alumni who haven't run in like a month or casually run, but not as hard. They show up and like we still make it work.
Yeah, no, definitely. What time is it?
3:15.
3:15. What time did we start?
I think 2:50 around there.
3:50. Okay. So just talk about your future goals for the 10K and kind of go from there.
Well, if you've heard about Tim's 10K in Boston that one day,
I have not.
his watch said he ran like 27 minutes in the 10K.
And what did he actually run? Or was it 27 minutes?
I don't know. All I know is that's what it was. He even
And what's the American record? What's Lindsay's record?
I don't
The
know.
26 low?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
So
you ran that on the road?
Yeah, Tim told me he was gonna do a 10K on the track, but because of COVID, they got kicked out. So they just said, "Fuck it, we're doing it in a trail," and that happened.
Who else was like? Who was the group that was
It
pacing?
was it was him and some AA guys.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
like my first trip with Empire Elite, they were already talking about it.
Wow. So who are your training partners nowadays at Empire? Because it's a
I
newer
started
group, right?
what?
Like a relatively newer training group.
Yeah, it's I'm training with Isaac Updike,
I know him.
Eric Holt. Remember him?
Yeah, he holds the bolt. I was at Brooklyn. He almost won.
Now I'm training with another Smithtown kid, Brendan Martin.
Oh, Bmar. Yeah, he's good friends with my buddy Gerard Crumley. He
Yeah, he's
coaches Gerard, and Gerard's going to win the Philly Marathon this year.
yeah, he's awesome.
You know Gerard, or you
No,
know
Brendan.
Bmar? Yeah. So your training partner coach is my buddy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you're here first. We're gonna go Tim McGowan, winner of the Great Cow Harbor, and Gerard Conley, the winner of the Philadelphia Marathon. So
Let's do it.
let's do it. All right, man. What else? All right. So my signature question is, if you could take out to dinner, um, any athlete, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Is it a date or just dinner?
That's up to you. I say dinner, but oh, so you're saying like female?
Yeah, like if it was obviously I don't want to take a guy out to a date.
Okay, so that's interesting because no one's ever went in that direction. So we'll start with the female athlete. Guy, you know what? This is why I have the Northport guys on because they're smart and think differently. Your brother said Gordon Ramsay, which I thought was a great answer. And you're saying a female athlete. No one's ever seen the McGowans. Smart kids.
Grayson Murphy, you know who I'm talking about, the steepler girl?
No. I know Leah O'Connor.
She just turned pro.
Wait. How? So she's current. So what training group is she?
Saucony, is that how you pronounce it? I think.
What?
Is it?
Saucony, yeah.
Saucony. I always get that confused. Yeah, she runs for that, and
so you got to hit her up now. I'm going to post this and tag her. You know that, right?
Yeah. I guess as a friend.
She knows. Have you spoken to her?
No, I just know about. I think I did talk to her on Snapchat because she was hosting this big event. Okay. So it was one of those anonymously, but yeah, she's become really famous. So yeah, she's fun to talk to.
Yeah, awesome. So see, when you guys get married, you'll be the thing. How about that?
I think she's got a boyfriend, so we'll just
all right.
We'll keep it friend zoned. I don't mind being friend zoned for that.
Yeah, no, I'm very sorry. All right, a male athlete.
I don't know. Tim, can I pick a celebrity?
Yeah, go for it. I'll do a male athlete.
Travis Barker, Blink 182.
Damn, I love Blink 182. I love Blink.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge would be a good one too. I feel like he's a conspiracy theorist.
I don't know. He's gotten kind of weird.
He's crazy. Yeah. So my male athlete would be MJ.
Nice.
Or Kareem, because I'm a basketball guy. Next time I'm at Veterans playing basketball, I'll let you know, and then see if we can meet up.
Yeah, if I ever had dinner with MJ, I'd probably be like, Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'd probably look at him and be like, so how awkward was it filming Space Jam? Because I saw behind the scene pictures and my God, that looks so weird with those guys in the CGI costumes.
Yeah, that's a good question, but I don't know if you know this. Did you see the 30 for 30 on the 90s Bulls?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts was when they were filming Space Jam, like all the best NBA players come to scrimmage on the set. So that was cool.
Really?
Yeah. Like Reggie Miller, all those guys.
I wonder if they did the same thing with the sequel with LeBron James.
I feel like we would have heard about it, but maybe they did.
Actually, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Did you see that movie?
I did not.
Yeah.
There's no way it's as good. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, I saw it with my brother and his fiance, and you can wait. It's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not the original. Yeah. So you have an older brother too, right?
Yeah, he doesn't run, but he's always been supportive of us.
Awesome. Last question. Do you know the Bledsoes?
Who?
James Bledsoe?
No.
No, okay. Yeah, he wasn't a runner, but he knows of you. He's one of my coworkers.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so what's the next race you got in mind?
Well, Cow Harbor was always there, but because of this injury, I can't do it. And that really
Not
hurt.
bad, huh?
Yeah, I tried fighting it out in July, but yeah, I can't fight it. I gotta take time off and just recover.
Mhm.
But I'm really hoping to find an indoor race or a race around just to like really get back into it, whatever it is, just to get the
Maybe
feeling back.
look into the Suffolk half, maybe. I
Yeah.
think it's coming up, but
If anything I said made sense, you know?
yeah. I'll run through my schedule. Is Fifth Ave a week from today, and then Cow Harbor.
You're
So
doing Cow Harbor?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So I'm just gonna try to get through the first 2 miles and then see what I can do.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Open invitation to the McGowans and to all the Northport guys. So thank you.
Oh, wait, can I ask what kind of runs or workouts you doing to get ready for Cow Harbor?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put in speed. The base I just don't have enough time to build. So I'm gonna run 400s, 800s mile repeats.
I would definitely gotta give some advice.
Hills, yeah, that's what you're gonna say, right?
Hills, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, of course. Hill
Yeah,
sprints.
definitely
I,
get
I
ready.
live on a hill, so I'm gonna go do hill sprints. But shout out to SRC, Sable Smith, that running company, Katrina Train. I'm sure you've been over there. I don't know if you know any of the guys, but yeah, thanks for doing this.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. It means a lot.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. And like I said, come back on anytime.
All right. Peace out, man.
All right, peace. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Whenever you're ready, have a good day.
All right.
Peace, dog.